They're coming! The zombies are gonna tear us apart!
No, you moron! They're doing a 10K fun run to raise awareness for zombies without graves.
For me, it was a lot of the time was spent just trying to find the right balance of enemies to be a threat to just one player. So you had to use a lot of the fodder enemies. I love fodder guys. Fodder guys are the best part of any sort of twin stick shooter. Just the guys that just run up and die instantly because they give you immediate threat without being really threatening.
See you in hell!
There's a couple of demons in there that have like no sleeves that kind of like just look like just some punks that you love to kill. I still have an affinity for the man-birds. Just hearing them, they're just a great character from the show because they're very crass.
Eat my cheese!
They're always good to look at and also shoot.
Taint!
We've got a bunch of different man-birds with different attacks, but their main attack is shitting on the game space to slow your characters down if you step into while they come rush you and then attack you with their protective sheaths, as the creator says, but it's more or less their huge swinging genitalia.
Cocklicker!
We took a lot of source from the show and some of the concepts they didn't utilize for some of our characters, but a lot of the demons, a fair amount of, if not all of them, were originally designed by Devin Clark for this game.
Peace out, bitches!
We wanted to break up the gameplay with 3 different bosses. So our first boss is Bethany.
I'm Bethany Shit Kicker, aka Desdemona's biggest fan and fan club president.
Ahem. The name's Powers, Sugar Tits.
Since she's at a concert, she controls the speakers, which have their own really repulsive Desdemona music that you have to avoid. If you don't avoid it, you're forced to dance to the music as a player. So you've got to avoid Bethany, you've got to avoid the speakers, you got to avoid the enemies and projectiles that are all in the space at the same time.
Hey, ladies!
Our second boss is Bethesda, who's Bethany's twin sister and is equally as repulsive, just with wings.
I got a bone to pick with this ginger anyway.
You got a lot of nerve for a tranny, you know that?
Oh, it's on, sister!
She has attacks where she flies into the sky and rams down to the game space. She has fireballs that she throws at you, and she also has a roar attack, so you have to always be moving, while there's also evasive enemies and fast enemies spawning at the same time.
Hey, this is a closed rehearsal, Ginger!
Out of my way, she-man.
If I really had to choose, I'd have to go with Bethesda. Not a fan of the name, but yeah, those ponytails.
I'm so sexy it hurts!
I got something for ponytails, yeah. There we go. So I have to make that choice. Desdemona's hideous. Sorry, just can't do it.
Look at the size of her ass! I knew she was a secret fatty.
And our last boss is Desdemona, and she's really the pinnacle of the story. And she has a bunch of different attacks that she's peppering you with. And she'll also be eating demon babies because they're delicious. And that really breaks up the boss battle. And we had a lot of fun with her. And she also has her own enemies that she spawns in that are much more difficult on the higher end of the scale. So you've got a lot to work with at the same time while you're trying to kill her.
Let's go save the world and knock that smug little smile off Desdemona's face.